So, Bishojo, right? It's strange to look back now, especially it's been like a month that Bishojo was once a praised and loved company because it didn't exploit its talent and gave them talent freedom, which was rare to find in a VTuber company. Especially in my opinion, which I think a few people can agree on, this massive surge of popularity came from the massive controversy that came from Niji Sanji. With the termination of Selen and the revealing of how toxic the workplace was, and the potential bullying that was going on in the background, how the managers didn't treat their talents right, or how they didn't really help them when they needed it, but more importantly, how they were only paying their talents 2% of their merch cut. Then when ex-Niji Sanji talents seemingly left Niji Sanji to join Bishojo and praising how much better it was work there compared to Niji. Bishojo seemed like this safe haven for these ex-talents, to the point that the fandom joked that Bishojo was like a retirement home, or where ex-talents of other VTubers companies would reincarnate to. Definitely helped Bishojo grow in popularity, as many people saw it as the perfect place for any indie VTubers. But once it was like revealed that it was withholding $500,000 of charity money that their biggest streamer, Ironmouth, have helped raise, immediately after that, a bunch of talents were leaving and revealing that they weren't even being paid at time by Bishojo. And only took like less than 3 days for them to shut down after this reveal. Now, that was an oversimplified version of what happened. But after seeing all this, I realized something, which is that people need to stop praising VTuber companies. It's really important to note that VTuber companies are just like any other companies. Their number one goal is to just make as much money as possible, which I think it sucks, because I think being a VTuber or working with VTubers shouldn't be about making money. It should be about having fun or having a good time, in my opinion at least. But I do understand why VTuber companies need to make money, because I mean they need to pay their talents but also pay like management. Like, how are they gonna operate without money? Who's going to pay the bills? And how are they gonna pay for food instead of just buying instant ramen? Like, whatever. Either way, it should be expected that companies' number one priority is making as much money as possible. So of course, most of the time they're going to do things that just benefit them the most. Even for Hololive, it should be expected. Even though they definitely try to prioritize their talents more than money, at the end of the day, they're going to try to make choices that benefit them the most, especially if they want to keep doing what they're doing. I understand that Hololive is praised for a reason. I get it. They're like the golden child of VTuber companies. People that are able to hire such talented people and give them the spotlight to shine. But again, at the end of the day, they are a company, and company's biggest priority is to make as much money as possible. Again, Hololive tries to prioritize their talent first, but again, they will make choices that benefit them the most. Hololive isn't perfect and it never will be, and that's fine. But I think it's also important that we shouldn't let our biases blind us from this fact. Like, take me for example. Before Selen got terminated and revealed a bunch of stuff, I was biased towards Niji Sanji as I was a Niji fan. When Sayu got terminated and the cracks of Niji Sanji started to show, I still loved them. I gave them the benefit of the doubt because I loved their talent. I was willing to think that everyone who was just hating on them was just being overly negative towards them, which definitely Niji Sanji wanted me to think. A lot of companies want you to think they are perfect and good people, so you be blind on the cracks or be blind to their terrible actions. So you can imagine how hard reality hit me in the face when I learned how terrible this company is. My bias towards them gave them the benefit of the doubt, even though I shouldn't have been suspicious of them. I don't think Hololive is going to do anything really bad anytime soon. At least I hope they don't. But we shouldn't let our bias towards other company and towards Hololive let us think Hololive can do no wrong, or other companies like FaZe Connect can do no wrong, just because other VTuber companies just suck so bad. And we need to know that none of them are perfect. And that's all I really want to say. And that's all I wanted to say. Thanks. Later.